Welcome to another video. I'm going to be giving my reaction to the 7th anniversary event in SimCity Build It. Happy birthday to SimCity Build It. It's been 7 years already, since 2014. So here's the event rules for purchases, same as always. So let's get through these rewards. You're going to get free 1,000 simoleons, free golden keys. Again, typical. I really wish they would have given us 5 instead of 3. But let's go to the specializations. On the first specialization you're going to get a specialization at the 3rd spot, which is very early, which I like having it early because it makes a specialization available to people that don't want to play this event that much. The specialization is called the Posada. It is a 12 by 10 area, a 25% boost it will give you. It is in the parks category. I think it kind of looks like the Latin American homes. As you can see, it would probably pair up nice with that. So if you have Latin American homes, aesthetically wise, if you use the Posada with it, I think it will look amazing. It kind of, with the painted walls, it kind of looks like a bunch of Latin American homes together. But what it is really is it's really a celebration, right? As you can see, it's people in the street. But it looks like a lot of Latin American homes, and this will go great with Latin American homes. So I just want to say something about that. 25% boost, again, not much, but for a 3rd tier reward, that's pretty good. And that's really early. I didn't expect it to be that early. Now, I like this. I like to see this. They vary it up a little. It's not the same old rewards over and over and over again. Now, we're going to get speed up tokens as a reward, which I enjoy because speed up tokens are good to collect. They can help you produce stuff faster, which can be beneficial, especially when trying to compete in an event where you only got a week to complete it. So those speed up tokens can become they can be very useful. They can come in handy. I like that they're putting those. You don't see them every time. Just want to say. You'll sometimes see the silver tokens, the 2 llama tokens, but you don't see, the cheetah and the turtle ones included with them usually. So you barely see speed up tokens, and now we get to see it again. So I like that. I hope that becomes a trend. We need more speed up tokens in the event track. Now, this one, let's get to this one. This is the Romantic Holiday Plaza. It's a 14 by 14 area, 35% boost. So it's basically supposed to be... so in Japan, winter holidays are considered a romantic event for couples. Now, I get what they're doing here, but let me just say that they should have saved this. And you know why they should have saved this? They should have saved this for February 14th, or Valentine's Day. Because this would have went good for Valentine's Day if they were going to do some kind of event. You could see the heart shape. You could see it's basically screaming Valentine's Day, romantic. It's basically screaming love and stuff. So I don't get the Christmas point of it. That's one thing about this event is that they said 4 holiday seasons, but this is their birthday event, so it's not really Christmas in theme, essentially. It's not that Christmassy, which I expected them to do Christmas updates more. There probably will be more, but again, this is a birthday theme, not a Christmas theme, so it is a little different. But I would say they should have saved it. A 35% boost at a 14 by 14 area is really good, and at a 5th tier, that's not that hard to get, honestly. The building, it could be a little big. It does look like it could be a little big, which is not good because that could take up a lot of space if it's big. They don't tell us how big it is, which is annoying, but yeah, I think they should have saved it for Valentine's Day. That's just what I got to say about it. And, there's not much Christmas about it. I'm tired how they consider Christmas updates, they consider Christmas updates by adding a Christmas tree. There's a Christmas tree in the center. Adding a Christmas tree does not make it Christmas. You need to be festive. And it just doesn't when you add that and you call it you make it in a Christmas update. Now, this wasn't exclusively a Christmas update. This was for their birthday celebration, but yeah, I don't know. I think they should have saved that one. So, area expansion items. Again, those are very hard to get. The wheels, those are going to be very good, the bulldozer wheels, because those are actually the hardest expansion item to get in the game. However, these are going to take up storage space, which that's not going to be good, right? But it'll help us expand our areas. However, the system's already broken in expanding your area. I'm not going to get into all that right now, but heck, they got to make it better where we can expand easier, right? I mean, that's ridiculous how you had to collect all these items and it takes up all your storage space just to expand your city area, and it's always so crowded. So 1,000 War Simoleons, this is very good. It's not always common. I'm glad that this has become a trend because, at least starting to become a trend, because I believe this was included in the last event, Winter Celebrations event. I could be wrong on that. But Adding war simoleons in an event track is very important. Again, it's not common. I don't really see it often. But it's very important because I know a lot of people in the game love to do war. I'm sure you love to do war. And 1,000 can really help. You can buy some items to launch your war disasters, and that could really help. I think they could have raised it more. I think they could have raised the stakes a little more than 1,000, maybe 5,000 or something. I think the whole point of an event needs to be where you get all good rewards. Like, if we're getting rewards that are crap, like if we're getting rewards that are not of much value, then there's not that motivation for people to get those rewards, and then you're not going to have people competing in your event. And that's just the simple fact in SimCity Build It, and you see it where not many people want to compete in these events because of the fact that there's no motivation to get these specializations. Now we got the Little Candles Plaza. This is a 12 by 14 area, a 50% boost. 50%, that's a lot. That's half your population of a 12 by 14 area. What I don't like about this is, and tell me if you agree, it's pretty basic. Am I wrong? I mean, the Little Candles Plaza, but you can't really see the candles, right? Let me just say that. And it just looks like a building. It just looks like a building with steps. What is that? There's no aesthetic beauty in it. There is really no art in it. And I don't really know what it is. It's just a plaza of little candles, right? It gives the place a magical feeling. But I just feel like it's so basic. Do you know what I mean? There's no vibrant colors. Aesthetic-wise, it's very hard to see what's creative about it, except that it's just a plaza. That's all it is. So that one is a disappointment. The 50% boost is good. SimCash 30, I'm disappointed in this. You know why? Because I know SimCash is hard to get. I know it's the hardest currency to get in the game. This is obvious for you guys. But what's ridiculous is that it used to be 50, and if you've been competing in events not that long ago, it was 50. And they switched it to 30 SimCash, which I find ridiculous. To make it 30 SimCash, that was bogus. Because that's just cheapening out. When you already have the rewards and then just cheapen it out, I don't like it. I just don't like to see it. SimCash is already hard to get, and they used to have 50. They used to give you 50 in events, and I saw this, and this is now, unfortunately, starting to become a trend where they're only giving us 30. So they're cheapening out, and they're now giving us 20 less than before. And I don't like that when we see them, when the rewards get less, because they need to be getting better, not worse. And when they get worse, it's sad. It's sad. Okay, so now we're going to get to the final prize, and this prize is actually really good. This prize is something that you're going to want, and this is the SCBI 7th anniversary, or the SimCity Build It 7th anniversary building, and it actually creates events. It's an event-creating building. So this is extremely good. I'm going to rank this one really one of the top specializations that you can get, just because the fact that it creates events makes a specialization so much better, because it's going to create parades in your streets. These kind of specializations are not really common. They're kind of rare, essentially. And the fact that it's a 7th anniversary, and it literally says it's like a birthday cake. It's a giant birthday cake building. You can see Maxis Manor there. And you can see it says 7 on the cake. And this is this shows that it's SimCity Build It's 7th birthday. So when you have it, if you have this in your city, and say in a few years you still have this in your city, well, you're going to show other players that you played back then, back in 2021, when the game had its 7th birthday, and you're going to show them that you're legit, that you're a long-time player, because it's limited time. It shows, just like maybe the New Year's 2021, or for past years, anything that shows a date, anything that definitively basically states for sure when something was released. It's amazing because this is limited time. It shows that you played on a historic mark, SimCity Build It's 7th birthday. So that's going to be very good because of the limited time applications to it. It's going to look very cool on your city. Again, the event creating thing is very important. If you want to know how rare it is, there's probably, I could be wrong, but there's probably 20 like in all time. And some have come through Mayor's Pass, and it's been throughout the years. So for 7 years, there's been like 20 of these specializations, I believe. So they're pretty rare, essentially, and you can't really buy any. They only come usually through limited time events or through Mayor's Pass or through purchases. So again, very rare. Probably one of the items that you're gonna want to get this year. Really, it's really a rare item, just the rarity itself. Happy 7th birthday to us. Alright, I wish you a happy 7th birthday, SimCity Build It. Come on, it's been 7 years, make those updates. Come on, right? But creates events, that's a big point, as I said. A 20% boost is not much, though. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Because at a 20 by 20 area, which, again, is a giant area, I mean, that's a lot of your city, maybe even your whole city, depending on how big your city is. A 20 by 20 area, that's a lot. But a 20% boost is not a lot. And I think they could have done better with this. I think it could have been a 40%, maybe somewhere in the 30, 40, 50% boost range. 50%, that would have been a super good specialization if it was 50%. But I don't like that it was 20%. I know the area is big, but I'm just saying the percentage of the boost seems just a little small, doesn't it? But again, the limited time application for that is amazing. If you join that, this is from December of 2021. You got that, and you're going to have that for a long time. I want it so much. It's going to give me so much motivation to have it. And I think people are going to compete in this event because this is a very rare item. And I think this week, your priority in SimCity Build It should be doing this event because it doesn't matter if you don't like the other items, which I could care less if I miss them. It's the SCBI 7th anniversary item, which is going to be rare. It's going to be something you want. It's going to be very good, and you're going to need that. So overall, I'll give this event, there's some things, let's just say pros and cons. Cons, we didn't see a Christmas event. I was expecting, they told us there was going to be 4 updates this season, so this is the second of the Christmas season. And this is not really Christmas, this is their birthday event, which is technically not their birthday. I mean, not exactly. They actually were released in October 2014 across the world and some other places. It might have been, but then it came in December 2014. It might have came to the US by then, but yeah, it's been 7 years, and the game, the old system, the algorithms of the game, how it works has not changed. And the people have complained. People have outright abandoned the game. And it's sad, so, I really appreciate your support because supporting me, I want to be the voice for change. If you're a SimCity Build It player that wants change in this game, that knows that this is or was a good game, and that this game has a bunch of potential because we've seen it before. This game was actually very popular, and for those of you that don't know, this was actually at one time, one of the top 150 most popular games. It was one of the most popular mobile games. I believe it has over 100 million that could be wrong, but I believe it has a lot of downloads. It's in the top rank somewhere along mobile games. So that's just for their birthday, and we need those updates. 7 years, and there's still more than 7 problems in the game. But again, 4 specializations: Posada, Romanta Calare Plaza, Little Candles Plaza, and the SCBI 7th anniversary. And then you get the cheat out currencies. So I appreciate, again, if you comment. I appreciate that. Let's try to win this event, right? Let's try to win this event. I would like to. I want that SCBI 7th anniversary. Besides that, though, I could really care less about the others. We need to get that SCBI 7th anniversary. Because I hope you guys understand it has that rarity. Thank you so much. Please, please, please comment. I want to know what you guys got to say. I appreciate all your support. I really do. And I appreciate if you read the description.